Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the Finish Line missions and the Spring Breaker Challenge Pack set in Miami. And today we will be covering Narcissus, which is a redacted challenge, which basically means dressing as the flamingo and getting a photo of yourself. We will then move on to making Swedish fish for throwing 2 bags of sugar into the aquarium. We will come back to that one. There is a little contingency with that one. And then on after that to tunes from down under for pacifying a target with a didgeridoo. And then lastly we will move on to shredding the evidence for eliminating a target via the wood chipper. So for this one we don't need to bring anything but our lockpick with us for it. And we will be starting at the fountain entrance, where the dolphins are outside the Kronstad building. So right from the start, off the bat, what we're going to do is we are going to take care of the Narcissus challenge first, the redacted challenge. Now for this we need a flamingo's outfit, so right from the start we're going to make our way straight into the car park area. And we're going to avoid this camera, so we're just going to wait for the camera to pan back over to the other side, and then we're free to go into the car park. You can silent assassin these challenges on this run. I do not though, unfortunately, as you will find out. So once we're past the camera we're just going to run straight down into the car park, and as you can see way off in the distance there is the flamingo. And we need his outfit, so just as we get to pillar number 7, we're going to grab the fire extinguisher off the pillar. We're going to run past the flamingo, and just around the corner here we're going to hide ourselves up, and we're going to throw the fire extinguisher as far over to the ATM machines as we can. That will attract the flamingo's attention, the blackmailer. And he will go over to investigate, and we can then render him unconscious and hide his body as best we can. So with him unconscious we need to get him out of view of the people up the stairs more than anyone else. Someone might walk past the stairs and see him. So we're just going to drag him through past these double doors. He should be safe here for a while at least. And we're going to take his outfit. I'm actually going to plug him up right behind the door there. That might give us a bit more time. But he shouldn't be spotted for quite some time. More than enough time to complete our missions. So once we have the flamingo outfit, don't go the way I went. We want to run back past where we knocked out the flamingo and straight ahead of us and lockpick our way through the double doors at the end of the corridor. And then we want to veer straight off to our left because there is a camera here that we want to avoid, as you can see. So we're just going to hug the left wall as we go past, take a right turn at the end of the corridor. This will bring us out into the paddock sort of stands area. And just over by the entrance we will find a couple of souvenir stands. We can make our way through these crowds. And just on the stand here we will find a photograph of the flamingo, and that will get us the redacted Narcissus challenge. So moving on from that one, we are now going to go on to the making Swedish fish challenge. Now there's problems with this one. This challenge only works on the main mission when you're having to take out Sierra and Robert Knox. I didn't realise this at the time. But everything we're about to do will still count if you do it on the main mission. It works exactly the same way. So what we're going to do is make our way into the Frack motorhome. As you saw, I waited for the waiter to go back into the main room because he will get suspicious and spot us otherwise. And we're going to turn on the Hoover that's in this room. So when the waiter returns, we can close the door behind him, knock him out. And we're going to hide his body where we were. There's not really many places to hide bodies around here, but he should be safely tucked up there for now. And we're going to take his outfit. So as you can see, this challenge will only work on the main mission. It doesn't work on setup contracts and other things like that. At the time of recording, I didn't know this. So once we have the waiter's outfit, we're going to exit the Thwack motorhome, make our way into the driver's lounge, which is directly opposite, up into the bar area. There is one enforcer in here we need to avoid. She's relatively easy to avoid, and just behind the bar we will find a bag of sugar. And with that bag acquired, we're going to make our way out of the bar into the kitchen, and on the counter we will find a second bag of sugar. So now we can take care of the making Swedish fish challenge. So we're going to make our way back to the Kronstad Centre and towards the aquarium, back straight out of the driver's lounge, straight across the paddock area, around the back of the Thwack garage, through the door, and back down into the car park area. We're going to retrieve our suit on the way. So basically retracing our steps back to where we knocked out the flamingo, just because I don't like wearing the waiter's outfit very much. I much prefer wearing my suit. So once we're back down to where we knocked out the flamingo or the blackmailer, we're going to retrieve our suit, carry on running, and we're going to exit back out of the car park area in exactly the same way we entered it. So back up the ramp, avoid the camera at the entrance, and then we can make our way into the Kronstad Centre. And it's from here things start going really south for me. So I hope you enjoy my misery for this one. So once we get to the entrance, we're just going to wait for the camera to pan over to the left. We're free to make our way out and up into the Kronstad Centre and into the aquarium area. Remember there are 2 guards patrolling this area, and we will be trespassing. But they're very easy to avoid. They're following a nice long route around the outside. So there they are now. So we're just going to avoid the 2 guards, and I'm going to go to the aquarium at the back of the room. There's one at the front which the 2 guards are actually heading to now, but it's a bit smaller and it's harder to get your shot. You can't see the water so clearly. So we're just going to make our way over to the aquarium, throw our 2 bags of sugar into the aquarium, and if you're on the main mission with Sierra and Robert Knox, the challenge should pop for you. As you can see, I'm a little bit distracted here, and I'm thinking, okay, the challenge hasn't popped. This is not good. Oh well, never mind. On with the next challenge, which will be the Tunes from Down Under challenge. So I am now just sort of downhearted that one of my challenges hasn't popped and it's ruined my video. So I'm just going to carry on as if nothing has happened, and we're going to make our way out of the Kronstad building and down into the overpass area where the busker is, and down behind the busker we will find our didgeridoo, and that will get us the Tunes from Down Under challenge, and also enable us to complete our final challenge, the Shredding the Evidence challenge. So Tunes from Down Under will not actually pop until we knock our target out. I did forget that briefly. So we're going to make our way back up towards the Kronstad Centre and right into the corner of the map where we find a little gardener's area, and in here there is a number of items we could be using, including a wood chipper. But we're going to make our way straight through and out the other side where we see Ted Mendez is about to come and have himself a cigar, but he today is not our target. Our target is just down further down the embankment there, I'm guessing you would call it, and he is the guard. He's just making his way over here now, so we would like Ted Mendez to finish his cigar and leave. Thank you very much, sir.
Nice suit.
And we want to wait for Ted Mendez to get a little bit further away, just out of earshot. There we go. The guard doesn't actually turn around, so we can easily walk up behind him, knock him out, and get spotted by someone 100 yards away and not even facing this direction. So with the guard knocked out, that will get you the tunes from down under challenge. So we're just going to drag his unconscious body to the wood chipper and wood chip him, and that will get us shredding the evidence challenge. I'm now going to go back and retrieve his gun. I don't know why. And with the silent assassin challenge now ruined, all that's left to do is make our escape. So the nearest exit is at the main entrance area here, and all the way there I'm grumbling to myself, why did that guy spot me? I've come home from work every night this week and run through this challenge before recording it, and every single time I got a silent assassin rating, and this one time I hit the record button, this guy who's never spotted me before suddenly spots me, and you know what, I'm not having that. So that guy is gonna go. So I think it was the guy who stood next to the guard, who would just be on the corner to our right over here somewhere. Yep, there he is. Now then, mate. You were a tattletale and a grass, and do you know what happens to snitches? That felt much better. Unfortunately, I also got spotted shooting that guy in the face, but I'll end up killing everyone, and that's another video. So with that all taken care of, you should now have the Narcissus redacted challenge, the shredding the evidence challenge, and the tunes from down under challenge. And like I said, if you use the main mission, you can get the making sweet fish challenge as well. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.